Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Radio Vanos Random Radio. And there may be others. There may be copiers. There may be people trying to stomp on me and squash my fame. But this is the original, the one and only Random Radio, the one you should only listen to and accept no substitutes. Anyway, let's go ahead and get going and let's see what we got for today. Hitting random item. Osamu Passages from 1987, and it looks like there's 5 on side A, 4 on side B, so that gives me a number of 9. Now let's go ahead and change that to 9, and generate. The result is 8, so we're going to go back over here, and that is going to be Thoughts Ago. Thoughts Ago, right there. Check number 8. Now, you guys may be like, hey, how the hell are you going to do this, Steve? You don't have a stylus on your record player yet. Simple, guys. I'm going to fake it. So everything you see is somewhat trickery done by editing. But hey, it's all here. The thought's there. It's just I may be substituting the audio for something I find on YouTube or something. So, anyway, let's go on to our random record. All right, Osama. Who knew Bin Laden was a musician? He might have been the leader of a terrorist group, but that doesn't mean he doesn't make some neat music. There we go. Osamu. I thought it was the Indians that worship cows. Osamu. And he was like Middle Eastern. I don't know. You guys know anything about Osamu? At this point, I do not. But guess what? I'm going to get off of here, fake like I know something, go Google foo it, look at some Wikipedia, and do a voiceover while I'm cleaning it, like I always do, making it seem like I'm much more intelligent than I really am. I love this job.
Osamu is not short for Osama bin Laden. I was just kidding. I do know a little bit about him. I kind of exaggerated. When I first picked up this record, I did a little of a mini dive, kind of a shallow up to the knees kind of dive. Not a deep dive, but his name is actually Osamu Kitajima. He studied classical guitar and piano as a child in Japan, and in the 60s he was a member of his cousin's band, The Launchers. Well, after he got done graduating from university, he was already kind of successful in creating TV and advertising jingles, so he moved for 1 year to the UK in 1971. And when he got there, he discovered a new form of music that inspired him: British folk and psychedelic rock. He was inspired by the Beatles, T-Rex, Syd Barrett, so he changed his name and dubbed himself Justin Heathcliff. If you guys go to Discogs, there is one sole record only released in Japan from 1971 from Justin Heathcliff. And it is really good. I loved it. I actually listened to some of it. I highly suggest you guys check it out. But after this album, he dropped the pseudonym. In 1974, he released his debut album, Benzaiten, on Island Records under his own name. For 1974, it was kind of well ahead of its time. It was instrumental electronic music that was a mix of kind of progressive rock and traditional Japanese music, right? Wow, weird stuff. It was awesome. It was good. So then in 1974, he moved to Los Angeles, where he got onto Island Records and started doing more music and fine-tuning his sound. His sound at the end was kind of a mixture between new age, traditional Japanese music, he had his own sound. He continued making records all the way through the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, up until 2000s. Matter of fact, in the beginning of the old Napster MP3.com website era, remember that? For a while there was a #1 song on those websites. It was by a group called the Fabulous Breaker Boys, and that techno surf release was a #1 seller, and a lot of people don't know he was the one behind that. So he's creating hits for others behind the scenes. And another interesting little tidbit, in 2004, and you might understand this when you actually listen to the track a little bit later, he actually earned a doctorate in music therapy. Not music theory, music therapy. Creating music for the mind to help calm you and heal, illnesses. So that is kind of cool. So hopefully you guys will open your eyes and accept and listen to Osama, which is short for Osama Kitajima, with his song off of Passages. Let's check it out.
Okay, here we go. Thoughts Ago, which is the second to last track. All right, here it goes.
YouTube ad.
You can find answers to these questions.
Hurry up and get over
with
it. When can I
Parents
skip?
app.
Skip.
The application shows who your boyfriend talked to in the last week.
You're doing what?
I constantly follow who my boyfriend is
Whoa,
talking to on
psycho
WhatsApp.
bitch!
Download
Back
it
away,
now
dude. Run
and
away.
check
Hurry
it
up,
out.
Dad. Get over. Here's the song.
something. You can find answers to these questions with the
Parents Kit
app. The application shows who your boyfriend talked to in the last week. I constantly follow who my boyfriend is talking to on WhatsApp. Download it now and check it out.